putting out the truth, breaking down the facts, and you can see in everything Trump does and what Stephen Bannon does, Michael Savage right there. And it's not about giving him credit because he doesn't care. He doesn't need the money or the accolades. It's about what's winning and what the truth is and our superior ideology. When I say superior, they want to ban the ideology of Americana and Renaissance because compared to theirs, I mean, it's like the North Korean ideology. Banning whiteboards at universities all over because someone might write something bad. That's beyond burning books. We're entering a new level all over the country. Can't wear American flags at a basketball game. It hurts the Muslims. Well, then they shouldn't be here if they are hurt by a flag. I thought you wanted to be Americans. So joining us is Michael Savage. I asked him, what do you want to talk about? We talked 30 seconds before he came on. He said, censorship. And I was like, wow, that's the first thing I wanted to hit. German official wants $53 million fine for fake news or hate posts. And that, of course, we're already getting banned in Europe. Twitter, Facebook are blocking our posts. Google kicked us off Google Ads 2 weeks ago. That was set to basically be the profit we would have this year to fund our operation. We're under attack. Savage is being blacklisted. Dr. Michael Savage joins us. Thank you so much for coming on with us, Doc. I kind of set the table there. Where do you want to go first?
Who was the Nazi in Germany who pretends to be a nice guy? Who's the Nazi in Germany who wants the $53 million fine for expressing a different opinion? Who is this neo-Nazi?
That's one of the ministers, and that's one of the leaders of one of the major political parties. That's Justice Minister Heiko Maas, a member of the center-left Social Democratic Party.
Wait a minute. What do you mean center-left Social Democratic Party? The National Socialism was a center-left Social Democratic Party under Adolf Hitler.
That's right.
And we have the same thing in America now called the Democrat Socialist Islamist Party of America under the guise of fairness for all. Look, it's a war. It's a civil war, god darn it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of them picking up anti-fascism. When are the Hells Angels and the plumbers going to join the front lines and show those left-wing slime bags what fascism really looks like?
I agree. Snoop Dogg puts out a video, Viacom promotes it, saying kill the president, kill police officers. And at a certain point, we're not looking for violence, but they're organizing violence against America. I mean, when are people going to start falling down and hitting their heads so they learn they're pushing for revolution and a war, they're going to get one?
Well, Alex, we're there already. The war has started. We're in the Civil War. There's no question about it. Who's winning, though, is the question. Who is really winning? We elected the president. We allegedly own the Senate. We have the House. And we're getting nothing done. No tax cuts. Not a brick laid for the wall. What's been done? Because they're obstructionists, as you well know. So I don't want to just keep going back to Trump swore the book, Trump swore the book.
No, but that's it. You said a month before the election, the last time you were here, if he wins, the real war starts.
Well, the real war has started, but first we have to look at the enemies within. The Paul Ryans. I will not defend Donald Trump no matter what, right? What more do we need to know other than the enemy within is the enemy within? So what do we do about it? Well, for one, we stopped playing nice with Paul Ryan. And we stopped playing nice with Mitch the Gobbler McConnell. We understand that the left wing of the Republican Party has never gone away. The left wing of the Republican Party, in fact, is impeding Donald Trump at every turn. The left wing of the Republican Party is the Democrat Party, is the Socialist Party, USA. It's all one. As long as they get what they want, they don't care about social issues, they don't care about cultural issues, they don't care about borders, language, or culture. All they care about is feathering their own nests and feathering the military-industrial complex with another endless war.
In fact, they're in competition, aren't they, Dr. Savage, with the nation-state, the family, because that creates success and independence. They are actually at war with prosperity for the general public.
When I was 18, I read Karl Marx in its entirety, in an English translation, of course. And one of the things that struck me was one of his chief targets, Karl Marx, one of his chief targets was the family. It was the family. He said the family is a bourgeois institution that stands in the way of progress, and it must be eliminated at all costs. Now enter all the social policies of the last 30 or 40 years. You'll see every last one of them aims at mother and father and child. Every policy of the left is aimed at the middle class as we know it. You'll notice that Hillary Clinton started changing her pitch in the last 4 months to middle class. Remember Bernie Sanders got the message, middle class. But they were anti-middle class.
I was about to say, at first they didn't have any American flags at their convention.
Yeah.
And then they took out in the Pledge of Allegiance, one nation under God. Now she's back saying, oh, God bless you, and dressed like a little old lady that's going to cook cookies for you.
Yeah, it sounds like someone on the Trump team who we won't talk about, who wears little doilies now after the splaying shot there in the Oval Office on the sofa with the legs behind it. But let's put that aside because that was just a comedic moment of insanity. Let's talk about the healthcare thing, because the first thing Castro did after becoming a communist, you remember when he took, people don't know this, that when he took power in Cuba, he said he's not a communist. He would not bring in communism. People don't remember that. I had a friend who actually went over to Cuba and got stuck there during the revolution. Bruce, I'll never forget him. But he said in the beginning it was wonderful. It seemed like liberation. Then he started killing his cohorts, and then he announced he is a communist. The next thing he did is he gave the Cuban peasants what? Health care. But where does Castro go for his health care when he needed it while he was still living? He flew in a doctor from Miami. He didn't use a Cuban doctor. The Cuban doctors are for the peasants.
That's right. Let's turn that around. They had health care before. He took their health care and made you get it from the state.
Thank you. Now, let's look at our health care. This stupid Obamacare now became Trump care. They're not really repealing it. Savage came up with a solution, which is in Trump's war, and I discussed it on my radio show yesterday.
Everybody should get the book.
Alex, listen, this is so commonsensical, no one's picked up on it. It makes so much sense that people are ignoring it.